Hello, hello. Sorry, I was reading my screen. Welcome to Healing with Gina. This is my new YouTube live stream thing in the aim of doing something different. So in today's session, I am going to be sharing with you some real shifts that you can make towards healing that you can do right now. I'll tell you more about my journey later on if you're interested. But I want you to get value out of this, and I know how annoying it is listening to people babble on and not getting to the point. So the point of this is, how can you heal, or how can you start healing right now? It all starts with belief. And if we believe healing is not possible, if we believe it seems to be getting worse, whatever we believe, and these are beliefs that have been mine, amongst others, then we are not going to heal. Our beliefs have to be 100% aligned with where we want to be going. And the challenge with that is we don't believe that we can heal. So what I am working on and am working towards and moving towards happily is unwrapping some of those beliefs and getting rid of them or changing them. And it is not an easy process. You just cannot go from I've got an incurable disease to I've healed. I'm healed. It doesn't get to that place because we are living in a society that doesn't believe it's possible. Our doctors, who we trust in with our lives, tell us it's not possible. So there is no way that we can change a belief from, well, or is that just a belief? But it is very difficult to change beliefs. Beliefs, it's not just one belief and that's it. It's not like ripping off a band-aid. It's like ripping off a band-aid one little thread at a time. And then you're finding underneath the threads are all the little sticky bits that are still stuck on. You've got to pull them off one at a time. But you get to a point where then you can just give it a wipe with a cloth and it will all go. And your wound is totally healed. It doesn't need a band-aid anymore. So that is what I am doing with the work that I am doing. I am going to be coming on every day with a live, and this is intentional living. It started off as an intentional live. Well, it started off actually as a to eat more intentionally, to take time before I ate to make sure to tell the food and tell my body what I wanted it to do before it got there. So, okay, body, I would like you to ingest this food. I would like you to take the nutrients out of it. I would like you to go down into my digestive tracts, my intestines. And intestines, I would like you to work your magic, pull out all the nutrients from this food that I'm about to put into my mouth and enjoy the process. And if there's anything in here that you're not liking, let me know. Or ideally, let me know before it reaches my mouth. But as I'm looking at my plate right now, I am aligned with everything that I'm eating. It looks good. It feels good. I've prepared it with love. It comes from places that have been full of love and nutrients. I'm assuming and intending my food to be everything I need it to be. And then I put it in my mouth and my body can work its magic. So these are the types of conversations I am just starting to have with myself. And interestingly, talking to you now, I realise I haven't gone that deep before in conversations when I've been intentional living. So I've been doing it consciously or more consciously. I've done it as a challenge and tapping in. I've been on Facebook, tapping in to share my experience with intentional living. So that's intentional eating, which is the process I just described to you. Plus, let's just take a breath. Yeah, just bringing more intentional breath into our world, because I can try and move too fast sometimes, and while that's exciting and fun, it's always nice when you take a breather and just take a moment. So incorporate more breath work into my life. That's something else that I have been doing. And with the idea of intentional living, so not just intending what my food will do, but intending each section of my life, what I want this section to bring me, for me to think about, for me to feel about. And I'm practicing doing that as well. And today I've had quite an adventurous May, really. I've been here, there and everywhere. And this is a weekend of relaxation and reflection. I like an alliteration. And what came to me as well when I was walking back from the kitchen. So those of you who don't know me, my name is Gina Dallison. I am living with some challenging symptoms from multiple sclerosis at the moment. I was diagnosed with MS in 2009. The short story is I started taking medication in 2010 after a second relapse, which was numbness at my legs. And I took the meds, I don't know, for probably about 5 years until I started noticing symptoms irrespective of the meds. And also, I just realised I haven't switched my phone off. Reconnect. What was I saying? Yeah, so I took the meds, then stopped the meds in about 2017 when I did my own research, discovered about the mind-body connection, started my coaching journey and my spiritual journey and my personal growth journey. All of those things happened around the same time. And while my physical symptoms are still very challenging, in fact, I've got steadily worse over the last 6 years. I know now, wow, I've learned so much. I've been on so many crazy adventures to heal MS, to talk to people, to learn what it's about. And I'm on the way there now, which is really exciting. So part of that is me showing up every day and just telling you how I've managed to reframe any challenges, how I am talking to myself in order to fully heal and to embed the beliefs that it is possible not only to heal, but to heal from everything and to live a fully purposeful, fully vibrant, energetic life. It is possible. And I'm on the way to demonstrating that. So, what I'm offering to anybody who would like to come and be part of that is a series of events. So, I host the Happy Healers Brigade, which is a fortnightly event free of charge. Come along. We're only on we're only on session 3, but it's growing and it's feeling a nice vibe about it. What I'm wanting to create is an event that is a non-negotiable, because we all have super busy lives. We're working, we're leading families, we've got friends, we've got projects, we've got ourselves to look after, we've got hobbies, and then we've got things like Netflix and YouTube and everything grabbing our attention. And that's, I think, one of the challenges that we're living, and what illness is here to show us, because we've been pulled almost from pillar to post with different things we could be doing. And we now live in a world where overwhelm, stress, and frustration is commonplace. So this is a space for you to help to relieve that overwhelm, stress, and frustration, and live a more peaceful, in flow life. So that is what I want. Well, that is what I'm achieving on these sessions. But I would like to make it a non-negotiable for people. There's all you're doing is it doesn't cost any money, is an hour a week every 2 weeks. And what would make that a no-brainer for you? What would make it so you didn't matter what else came into your world, that was a priority? And I was thinking for myself, well, and I know because I'm part of a spiritual group, which it has to be quite and my Toastmasters as well, it has to be quite a lot of things going on for me to not attend, because I know it makes me feel so much better. So even on the days when I think, oh, I can't really be bothered, I'm really tired, I am always, always glad that I went. And this is what I want from the Happy Healers Brigade. So I want you to come along. I want you to experience peace. I'm going to take you through a short exercise that will give you an extra piece of clarity in your life. So whatever it is that you're struggling with right now, we can make that a little bit clearer as a result of joining us. And then there'll be a space for question and answers and sharing as well, because things will start shifting for you. So come along, experience it. It's free of charge. Every 2 weeks. The next one will be on the 5th of June, which is a Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. I'm going to be focusing on probably the mind-body connection, but I might shift up by what I do. At the moment we've got to focus on the Q&A, but maybe I'll just leave it for you to bring in whatever you want to bring. So I'll see who's in the room at the time. It's a Zoom call, so you get to participate. That's live streamed here on YouTube, so you'll get to see it afterwards as well. But come live, because that's where you can fully experience and get to ask any questions as well. I mean, the recording will be, you'll get the experience of the exercise, but you won't have the opportunity to ask real life questions and join in the vibe of that. So if you're able to come along live, do. If not, definitely catch the replay. Yeah, and I'm going to be tapping in live here on YouTube every day, maybe even twice a day, where I talk about intentional living, because by talking about it, I become more intentional, I'm more mindful, I'm more accountable. And if you want more of all that stuff as well, then come and talk to me about my my coaching program, where it's pretty low cost and you can come in and have all of that stuff all together. I am healing. I know it. I believe it. And I am believing it more and more and more. So I invite you to come into this world where healing is possible. We can unwrap the layers of your beliefs and let them go, and move towards a life that you really, really want. It's absolutely possible. So my name is Gina Dallison. You'll see all my links and everything when we get them organised. But come find me on on Messenger, Google or Facebook and LinkedIn. And I'll look forward to you to be part of my world and come along to Healing with Gina every day here. Make sure I call it the right thing. The weekly events are called the Happy Healers Brigade. So come and join the Happy Healers Brigade. And the reason for that is because healing always seemed, I'm on a healing journey, it feels very serious. The decisions that we make could have, could kill us off or save our lives. And do we eat that? Don't we eat that? What exercise should I do? What time should I go to bed? It all feels very exhausting. So the Happy Healers Brigade is about bringing a bit of fun into healing as well. And we do that through letting go of the the stresses and strains of the day, bringing more fun and enjoyment to our lives, and having a community of people that help you do that. So that's the Happy Healers Brigade. And if you want to join the Happy Healers Brigade membership, that does have a cost to it, but it's pretty low cost. And if you would like to know more about what that is, let me know and I can ping you a little video that tells you all about it. Alrighty. Thank you for being here. Let's take a nice big deep breath in. Smile as you gently let your breath go. And intend that the next section of your day, your minutes, your hours, are going to help you to smile more. You'll find things to smile at, maybe even laugh at. You'll get more connected to your heart. You'll find things that are beautiful. You'll have wonderful connections. You'll breathe more intentionally. Thank you very much. This is Healing with Gina. I will see you later on. Now, how do I switch? Learn how to switch off. Smiley, smiley, breathe some more. Maybe it's just that.